So we've looked at MIDI controller automation and parameter automation. And now we're going to look at the last type of automation, which is pattern automation. I have a Dr. Octarex here, and you may recall from an earlier video that we have 8 Rex files we can switch between, and when we record the Dr. Octarex, we can record all of the changes in the patterns. Now, you typically don't want to change patterns in the middle of a beat. You want to change them on bars or beats, and that's what this section is down here. This forces the changes to occur at a bar, and you can also set it to a beat or a 16th note. So we've recorded 4 bars each time I changed the pattern that was playing, and you can see that Reason created a pattern select lane, and in each one I have the pattern that I chose, and by holding down the mouse I can switch the pattern. Whoops, I had all 4 selected, so they all changed to pattern 5. I can change one by just clicking somewhere else, and I'll change that clip to pattern 5. But I can always shift click or command control click to select different clips and change them all to the same pattern. So you can see the patterns change automatically. And again, we've seen that all before. Now, like the other types of automation, we can turn off pattern automation, in which case the pattern will stay at wherever it's set. So in this case, it stays at 4. If I turn on pattern automation, now it's changing patterns based on what I have in my pattern lane. Now, if for whatever reason I want to create a pattern lane myself, I use this icon here. You can only have one pattern lane, and once you've created it, all the pattern changes will be recorded there, or as we'll see in a later tutorial, we can draw in pattern changes. So pattern changes work for Dr. Octarex, and they work for a couple other instruments like the ReDrum, where you can select among different patterns. One pattern lane is all that's allowed. The icon is dimmed once you have one, and you can't create a new one, and all your pattern changes go to that same pattern lane for that specific device.